Last time, in the city of Slate Rest. That's right, it's a cold open. We pan to the quiet streets of downtown Slate Rest on uh, a relatively a relatively young character, someone more of hold on. Someone like maybe like late teens, sort of wandering the streets of Slate Rest, just sort of sort of like anxiously fidgeting with like with a pendant with a pendant that he has held around his neck of a that bears the sigil of an owl. Tyler, can you flip wit and investigation for me?
Healthy. I'll throw it. I'll throw a hero point on it. Or a drive. Or a 2. Or a 3.
So you... It's a little hard to... It's a little hard to tell. It's a little hard to tell. People can't... The strange hooded figures you are following haven't exactly left any sort of like trails or traces behind. But nevertheless, you've tracked them to what you believe to you've been able to follow them just because whenever you take a turn in what you imagine is the wrong direction, you just sort of feel the sort of like energy emanating from this pendant fade in intensity. And eventually you track them to you track them to this alleyway where you can see like a couple of figures just sort of talking and discussing something. And can you give me a could you give me a presence and sneaking? You very cautiously, very sort of like tentatively sneak up and get like closer, sort of hiding in like the shadows and behind some just sort of like trash and like refuse, just enough to like keeping yourself just out of sight enough to not get spotted, but close enough to hear a very sort of soft-spoken voice say, like, "My child, the time is fast approaching. Your destiny grows closer day by day. Surely you can feel it. The age of your kind's oppression will be at an end soon. It may It may not take days. These plans, they are measured in spans that are difficult to explain to those fixed in this point of time. But I have full belief that you will help us see them through. But first, and you can see from your hiding spot as this sort of like figure whose face you can't see, obscured by shadows, sort of turns to you. Just goes, "It would appear we have a guest." And as he says this, the tall cloaked figure he's referring to quickly turns and heads sort of very hurriedly towards you. And you clutch the pendant in your hands tightly as this just being of pure black with these two red piercing eyes is suddenly towering over you and reaches out a clawed hand. As we return to the present day to see that same creature now towering over John Doe, just menacingly trying to get the last snake left of Linnaeus, still sort of like in its cage, just kind of shaking around, just sort of like still sort of like shaking, kind of like pressing itself up against the side of the cage, just being like, "Human, do not human. We can discuss this. Just keep me out. You've already bested me. Just keep me out of that thing's hands."
If John doesn't say anything, Knox just will...
Mr. Knox, I must implore you to reconsider your course of action.
I
understood that reference.
The time for talking is over, John.
We'll say Sean's gonna... I will say... No, you know what, Paul, go ahead.
Indeed, it is not too late to talk this out. We will require the assistance of this creature, Mr. Knox.
I will say, Sean kind of chimes in behind Knox. Mr. Knox, if I may say my piece.
What? And Knox just kind of looks over his hunched shoulder.
That's fair.
Sean's just staring back at him again, the glowing irises, his face only illuminated by the cigarette burning in his mouth. While I don't wish to deny you your catharsis, I will have to implore you, like my colleague, that as this investigation goes on, not only is this suspect important to the pressing matters at hand, we do intend to take him into... That takes a long drag from a cigarette. Federal custody. And I assure you that whatever your intentions, no matter how satisfying they may be, I assure you Guantanamo Bay is much worse.
Knox kind of stumbles back slightly, like
So,
away
Knox,
from the... okay.
As you stumble back, you hear sort of like you hear sort of like a quiet voice kind of at the back of your mind just go, see how they still defy you. Could you flip one card for me?
Ooh. This might actually play into what I was already gonna do, so.
The voice kind of continues speaking, just being like, just says like, even now, they don't understand the power you wield.
Nox is like clutching the side of his head. His like antennas kind of like fall to their side a bit.
Could you
And
flip
he's-
another card for me?
Okay. Oh shit.
All right, I'm gonna say you're tied right now.
Yeah, am I allowed to say what I want to say, or do I have to do
Yeah,
something else?
no, you can
Yeah,
say.
Nox kind of stumbles back, and his like large wings kind of like slightly like jostle a bookcase. His usual sort of spatial awareness is not like going so well, and he's speaking to the group now, and he's like holding the side of his head, and he's like, all of you, you're just like everyone else. You see me as them, as all of them.
We'll say while this is happening, Sean's just turned his gaze to Tyler, not saying anything, but not turning away.
You don't
Just gonna say
you
Tyler's
don't see me
gaze
as a
has not
person.
left the beast.
Very good
don't-
reason.
You don't see me as a person. You only see me as another one of them.
Those who do not understand will be made to understand. Can you flip another card for me?
And he's like heavy breathing. And his kind of like red eyes are kind of darting around, like looking at everyone.
And if this was blackjack, I would have killed the dealer by now.
This is a
All of you, you're just like everyone else who sees me.
Darren's just gonna go up and he's like shaking extremely, but he's gonna try and place a hand on Nox's shoulder. Or if he's too tall, I don't know, just like
His arm, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, Nox is like 7 or 8 feet tall in this form.
Tyler will
me.
raise his gun and just sort of say out to Darren to be careful.
Nox's eyes immediately dart towards like the gun.
You sort of I'll okay, Darren, you can flip me a let's say presence and empathy.
You want me to put my cards away, Dingle, or leave them out? The ones that I pulled.
Don't leave them out yet. Don't get rid of them yet. You're
Smooth
still
operator,
being you're still being spoken to.
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
No, the double croaker.
9 successes,
9 successes
2
on a
jokers.
croaker.
It's not a
It is
true
double
double croaker.
Oh my
Holy
lord.
shit.
Also
Dingle's-
curious, it doesn't
What the
What the
fuck?
f-
I'm curious, it doesn't affect this, but who did we decide was the anti-Joker last time? Because it still says Paul and no points.
It
Or-
should say on the pinned.
oh yeah.
It's Zegend.
yeah.
I'm not
You might
unseeing
wanna
this.
I mean,
update that.
You're anti in one of them?
Nope.
No.
Oh, no, okay.
I don't even think it matters.
It don't matter.
It really don't matter.
None of this matters.
None of this matters.
9 successes, 2 jokers is
Good luck, Dingle.
9 successes, 2 jokers is a fucking crazy flip for this.
Oh god, I gotta sneeze. I sneezed, I'm got it. We're all under control.
All right, I've actually okay. I've got some ways to resolve this. I think this is gonna be very funny.
That's a good sign.
I'll say the way I'll say the way one of the I'll say one of the jokers is gonna resolve at the end of this.
Okay.
But the other one is going to be Darren, as you sort of like put a hand to like sort of whatever Nox is right now, your hand just kind of like goes in entirely, and everyone else just sees Darren's eyes become like just sees Darren's eyes go like completely black.
Holy.
And so I'm gonna say you've got one chance. You could say one thing directly into Nox's mind right now to try and snap him out of this.
All right.
But that's the only opportunity the group is going to have to talk him down.
Darren says, "Hey, buddy, let's go get a drink."
Chad.
I have to roll, or
Yeah, give me. All right. Darren, give me charm persuasion. And Nox, you are gonna flip. Let's see. You were one down on the voice before. You're gonna give me presence persuasion +1.
okay.
I'm pre-roll pointing.
Other one.
Damn.
Man.
Damn, it is. Yeah.
Very
Oh
close.
shit, my other
That's
crit
true
isn't
double,
updated.
yeah.
Technically, you put
Uh,
one of your successes, didn't you?
Hold on.
You put one of your successes in the thing, I think.
Oh wait, that's a Joker, isn't it?
No.
No.
No, you're thinking of the one that you just rolled and he.
Never mind. Sorry.
No, wait. I don't want to see that. I thought you had an ace. Ah,
Yeah, I have.
The queen of diamonds is the one that becomes the
Oh,
third
okay.
Joker.
+8? Where the fuck did
Well,
that
then
come
let
from?
Well, then let me just say that. Damn.
He's bought a lot of
I'm doing literally
can
everything to max out my crit.
Yeah.
Quit maxing.
okay.
He's bought
Oh, yeah.
including the extra point of crit that you get from having Desperado. He's bought 3 crit over the course of this campaign.
Speaking
he
of,
was starting at max crit.
speaking of, you did get my message of the stuff I bought, right?
Yes, I did. I haven't updated it yet, but I got the message.
Okay.
All right.
And so, Nox, you sort of like this voice is kind of like it's sort of like booming in your head now of just sort of being like, show them. If they believe you are not one of them, prove it to them. Show them. Show them what you're capable of. Show them what you were put here to do. And as the voice is talking, you just sort of like feel a hand on your shoulder, And I'm thinking, like, there's, like, I'm sort of picturing this kind of, like, mindscape of just that, like, black static noise of,
Makes
like,
me think
you,
of, like-
Nox, like, normal Nox in the middle of it. And you just feel a hand clasp your shoulder. And you turn around and you see Darren standing there, and he just goes, well, who the hell is that guy? Come on, Nox, let's get out of here. Let's go grab a drink. And
Warm memories of
How
Boys to Fish starts playing to really like lighten the
I
mood.
will. You can respond however you like, but I will say you guys did just flip a contested roll on persuasion and you lost because Darren got fucking like
11.
I think that's 12 successes because his crit is actually +9.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Oh, is it? Oh shit. Okay.
Well, you started at 6.
So like Darren in this kind of mindscape, he'll see the normal Nox. And Nox has just got like this kind of this inner Nox is completely different from like the Nox that's currently occupying the real world.
I feel like
And-
the inner Nox is still like normal you.
That's what I mean, yeah. But Nox is Darren. You see Nox, and he looks not literally smaller, but the way his shoulders are kind of in on themselves, he looks very small and scared. And he just looks to you, and he just goes, Darren, where? And he's like almost crying, and he's like, Darren, where am I? What's going on, Darren?
You're right here with all your friends, like you always have been.
Darren, there's someone else here, and I can't see them. And he's like holding the side of his head, kind of mirroring what like Nox in the physical space is doing, but like he looks a lot more scared.
Darren's knees are like knocking together. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just you know, it's been a real long day for everyone here. I think we just gotta go home.
Darren, do they hate me? Does everyone hate me? And like tears are actually gonna start like coming down like his like black and red eyes.
Don't be silly, man.
But I don't know what I am. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I don't really know what you are either, but that's fine in my book.
And I don't know how Dingle wants me to roleplay now in the real world. Like, I don't know, like, what effect has this really good role by Darren? Like, I don't know, Dingle, give me some help here. Give me some guidelines.
I will
As this,
say,
like, conversation is happening in the mindscape, I guess. Like, now that
As
Darren's
the-
kind of gotten through, is what I mean, yeah.
yeah, so as this is happening, the sort of like the darkness that's kind of convalesced around you is sort of very gradually kind of fading away, and you're going back to sort of like the normal Nox form. And I will say, since Darren did fucking like knock it out of the park, I am gonna say that it does. I really liked that. I'm gonna retcon it a little bit because I really liked that visual of Darren saying, like, "Let's go home," and you eventually kind of like in this sort of mindscape, you sort of like dust yourself off and sort of like agree with him to go home, and then you blink, and then suddenly you're you again, just sort of standing in front of I would say John Doe, who looks guarded, but like not like super freaked out. Tyler, who has his gun pointed
Sweating
straight
bullets.
at, Tyler, who is like pale as a sheet and has his gun pointed straight at you with his finger on the trigger. And, you know, Sean is Sean.
I would just say Sean's still just staring at Tyler ominously, not saying anything.
Knox looks at Tyler and like steps back to the point of like hitting like a wall in this room.
And as you step back, Darren, you are going to just immediately collapse. Like, go ahead and bring yourself to 0 HP for me, as your mind is just like reeling from the ordeal of having to like step inside and basically fucking like kick an eldritch being out of Nox's brain.
Nox's voice is still shaky, kind of like what it was in the Mindscape, and he looks and he goes, What did I do? Tyler?
Sean, I'm gonna have Sean pipe up.
Okay.
Mr. No, you're fine. Mr. Reeves.
It was him. Back then, it was him.
Him. Mr. Reeves. Him.
This bastard right here. He's with them. And he's just, as he just continues to like pant in fear.
He's looking like even that black dude from Boardwalk Empire, that picture of him like crying and holding the pistol, you know what I'm talking about? Mr. Reeves.
When you gotta kill your monster best friend in the race riots.
When you gotta kill when the race riot, when the race war starts and you have to kill Tony Hawk, yeah, like that.
Yeah, I knew the exact picture you were talking about.
Yeah. Mr. Reeves, I believe you're mistaken. He has left us for the time being.
He's like, he pulls his like finger off the trigger, but he's still very much on guard.
Tyler, did I hurt you?
Lucky for me, you didn't.
You think back to that time where a pulse of like energy from like from that pendant you were clutching just sort of it's kind of just like a moment in the flashback, like where we started, where just sort of like a pulse of light just sort of shot out from this pendant right before what you now know is Nox's clawed hand was about to reach you. And then when you opened your eyes back up, both it and the pendant were gone. And I'm picturing that's sort of played after you said like no, yeah. but almost.
You took something, and I've been searching for it ever since.
What? Can I feel? Do I have anything on me?
Oh.
In my jacket? In my coat?
On you, no.
Okay. I will say for flavor, Nox does try and feel around, but when he realizes that he doesn't have anything, that he doesn't already know what he has in his coat, he just looks up. I took something?
Where is the pendant?
I don't know what he's talking about, do I, Dingle? Like my current self?
Certainly not.
You have you have no clue.
You did wake up in this as an amnesiac, remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, the only... You've got your Night Owl pendant, you've got the one that you found early in the campaign.
He's got his choker
but you know
it
can't be... Yeah, but you know it can't be either of those. I mean, you've had them basically this whole time. If they belonged to Tyler, he would have said something.
Yeah.
say he
Yeah, Nox just goes, I don't know what that means.
he realizes this isn't getting anywhere, and just sort of like out of frustration, I'll say he just like tosses his gun down with a loud like fuck or whatever, and just like holds his head in his hands, and he's like, you really don't remember that night?
Tyler, I only remember as far back as the night that everyone found each other. If I took something from you, I'm very sorry. And he like looks at like the gun that's on the floor between them. It seems even in the things I don't remember, I mess up. I'm doing something wrong. I am a monster. And always will be one, no matter how much I don't want to be.
Sean just kind of clears his throat a little bit. Mr. Reeves, a word of... how should I put it? Perhaps a bit of perspective, if I may.
Say he glances over and gives a weakened thumbs up.
Sean actually smiles softly and returns that, less robotically this time, but oddly human-like, the first time in like the entirety of these people knowing each other. Answers only lead to more questions, so for time, think of it like this. The truth is like a river branching into more and more small streams and more lakes. One question answered only leads to countless others, more riddles than words on a W-2 form to be filled out. Another step, Mr. Reeves, not the end.
You're right. We're here to stop this. That's what we're gonna do.
And we get results. Isn't that right, Mr. Doe?
John just flashes a rather still mechanical smile and gives him a crisp thumbs up.
Also, Tyler will collect himself a bit and say to himself out loud that I'm sure the answers will come.
In the meantime, Mr. Knox, Mr. Reeves, and of course my trusted colleague, Mr. Doe, there's still the matter at hand, perhaps, to. Obviously, we will need to report this to, well, Mr. Helsing. And there's also the matter of Mr. Darren on the floor. Mr. Knox, you don't believe you've killed him, do you? Question mark. And I'm saying that in character. Question.
I can tell that Darren's not like dead, right?
Roll
And
perception.
Darren's still.
I mean, he's been this dead before.
Darren's still breathing.
Up
but,
and
like,
deader.
When you guys. When
He's
you
been
guys
deader.
when you guys roll him over, his eyes are just like completely blank.
I'm going
Like-
to walk up and can I try and like I don't know if he's got any like eldritch in him, but if he does, can I try and like absorb the eldritch to like heal him? I'm just trying to think of a fancy way of saying Nox is going to try and roll a healing.
He's exercising the shadows out of him.
Nox is going to perform CPR.
No.
With
we're not.
tongue.
Nope.
Cthulhu pulmonary resuscitation.
If you were gonna be doing CPR with tongue on Darren, you'd be drunk after the first
Anytime Darren takes a breathalyzer test, the breathalyzer just kills itself.
It just disintegrates.
It
No,
just
it
turns
rolls
Irish.
back around to a negative value.
That's how he gets away with it!
Yeah,
It integer overflows.
yeah.
So can I try and heal him using some occult voodoo bullshit?
You can, but first, I just want to pat myself on the back. I did not know what CPR stood for. I just assumed it was like something pulmonary resuscitation, and I fucking nailed it, bro.
But when you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about like
What's the
dealing with the
C?
heart, yeah,
Cardio, because it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
heart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me... Let's
Kind of
see.
hoping for a Nox boss fight, but you know this works too.
Get cucked by
I
a
mean-
drunk Englishman.
The opportunity
That's
was there.
That's 100% what I planned, but unfortunately, get fucking get
Get
like
cucked by a drunk Englishman.
Get defeated by the power of friendship, nerd.
Darren then proceeded to roll a cumulative, I think like 23 successes.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
No, you don't get to be like Brown and join the baddies. Get fucked.
Oh.
That
Retard
was-
ball. I'm very dead.
It's okay,
That
you're
was
still
heat. That
free.
was heat, though. I was looking forward to that.
True.
I'm a little sad.
I don't get many opportunities to do player versus player fights.
I mean, to
Blue
be
and
fair,
blue.
you kind of had some light ones with,
I did, yeah, no, I have done it like twice in this.
Oh, so
campaign,
Darren gets
but
it, but
wanted
I don't
another
get
one.
it.
Well, Darren didn't
Damn.
have anyone to. Well, Darren
It's
didn't have
alright.
anyone to power of friendship him out of.
I
it.
guess it's kind of more thematic.
I
I-
think you kind of did it one point, if I recall.
I think it is technically. I think it would be. I think it is kind of thematically.
We subvert expectations
Yeah,
here in
absolutely.
RPG.
Damn.
Absolutely. So yeah, give me all this bullshitting has given me enough time. Go ahead and give me intelligence and occult.
Yay, my favorite.
Yippee.
Because I get the +1 on my already maxed occult roll. And I'm healthy. I'll take that. So, Nox is just gonna put like his hands on the side of Darren's temples, and like the party's just gonna see like a bunch of like shadow energy just like leave like Darren's like mouth and eyes and like just his head, and just sort of like swirl around Nox's arms into just the rest of his shadows.
Yeah, I feel like as it's happening, your hands like sort of very faintly turn into those sort of like clawed, shadowy hands as sort of like dark occult energy kind of runs over them, and then almost looks like it's like going inside of your like sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
And you just the whole time, Nox, you're just hearing like a incomprehensible just series of like whispers from like a bunch of different voices, including yours and Darren's. But
Nox is just trying to concentrate. Like you can see like the visible like strain of concentration on his face.
afterwards you kind of like you pull your hands away, and Zedrin, you can heal 2 HP as your eyes kind of roll back the other direction, and then you like blink a few times as you regain consciousness.
Nox just sort of lightly waves at him while like sitting next to him.
Oh, Nox.
Sorry
you're
about
good?
that, Darren. Well, we should be asking you that.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god, was that real?
I'm sorry. It was. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. That looked horrifying. Are you okay?
Nox just kind of shakes his head a little. Like, no, not really.
Sean peers over at John. Mr. Doe.
Sorry, could you say that again?
I'm sorry, Sean just looked over at John. Was like, Mr. Doe.
Yes, old colleague.
I don't think we've reached this point quite so quickly before. Interesting.
Without the use of our employers' help.
They will be most satisfied with the results so far.
If the outcome will be adequate, yes.
He just turns his attention back to the children.
Very well. If we are done here, Mr. Knox, Mr. Darren, Mr. Reeves, I believe we should vacate the premises and go
Are we?
return
What happened to the snake?
to the lighthouse.
Oh, the
Still
snake
in the cage.
Yeah.
He's still in the cage, just sort of like
In the cuck cage.
he's just sort of very this last snake of Linnaeus's is just kind of like looking around, very kind of just sort of like he's regarding the five of you with a lot less disdain and a lot more like genuinely like trying to like size up the situation. And he just I'm happy you got to share such a touching moment before the end, humans. But you shall find that some traps are not so easily escaped once sprung.
Mr. Linnaeus.
He kind of looks at me. Yes.
I do not believe that in your individual case you have a bargaining chip. So I will take it that you will be more forthcoming with information. We looks at John, looks at the, well, there's no sky here, but he looks up ominously for a moment. We'll have further questions for you after our business with Mr. Helsing's done. You will find the federal government is a lot less lenient in its fairness.
And as Sean finished that off, Nox, like, his red eyes kind of just glow, like, temporarily and just fade back to normal red color. And he goes, and you're not off the hook either, by the way.
Oh, he's looking at hard time.
Nox is properly pissed off at this dude, too, so he's not going to do anything, but, like, he's just properly pissed off at him, even back to normal.
Later on, you will answer several, or rather many, of our questions. And then he raises the cage up to his face and whispers something to the snake. I'm gonna
The cock cage.
Oh, I love this.
Whisper
I love
something.
this.
Cock cage.
and then lowers the cage back again.
I like it when I like secrets shared between DM and players. It's always so much fun.
Oh, I like this secret in particular as well.
Just calls him up just called him like a cuck. Lol.
Hey, where's your foreskin? Oh, you molted it. Get fucked, cuck.
You see his the
Sorry, that
snake's
was really
eyes
funny.
kind of like widen for a moment, and then kind of like retract back to their normal snake-like, slits.
Oh, this dude's got. They got. It's like, Linnaeus, you were found on the files. You were mentioned 53 times.
We have the flight logs.
Sorry, Dingle. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. That was just on my mind. That was funny. So
Kinda-
his eyes.
He this he kind of he looks like genuinely like a little like startled for a moment, but then kind of like postures back up and just goes, your bluffs will not get you out of this, human.
John just gives him a smile.
Sean likewise.
He like in a bit more shaky of a voice just goes like, yes, very well then. Bring me to your human government.
That is not
Go
something
ahead.
people usually want to say.
Go ahead. Let's all leave together.
Your cooperation is noted and appreciated, Mr. Lernaeus.
Knox does look around the room. The exit is still like gone, right?
Yeah, there is still no like visible entrances or exits to this room.
Is it all
Which
wall, or is
Which
there
I think
a wall?
which I think is kind of what why Lernaeus, that's sort of what Lernaeus was taunting you with just then.
Is it all like solid wall, or is one of the walls like just a shadow wall, like just black void that you just can't walk through? I remember we came in through a wall, or was a normal wall has replaced it now? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it all seems to be just solid wall. The room you're all in is at least as far as you can tell by like feeling it and sort of like just examining it, it's as real as anybody else. It just paradoxically no longer has any sort of entry or exit points.
Yeah, guys, I think we're a little I don't know how we're gonna get out.
I try shooting a door bullet.
A door bullet, I like that.
Door bullet.
A doorbit.
And door bullet.
You can try shooting a door bullet for I'd say intelligence and firearms.
I'll throw a little hero point on for fun.
Man sees that he's got a W, is like, no. How can I dick this up? Thank you, Canada. You've done it again.
You shoot at the wall behind everyone, and it creates like a small wooden doorway, like about like around like your like height, and you open it up, and it's just sort of like pitch black inside, and you sort of like tentatively take a step in, and after just sort of like after just taking like one or two steps in like pitch darkness, you suddenly just find yourself standing right in front of the open doorway again. So
Guess that's a no-go.
you have made a door. You have succeeded in making a door.
I figured that's how that was gonna go.
Hey, Snake Guy, got any
Very
bright
well.
ideas for getting out of here?
He's not gonna tell us.
He'll call you gay though.
He
hates
I'm
us.
asking him regardless.
True.
Based.
only. This is one of his studies. They are entered and exited only by his will.
So
This-
what, we just dead in here?
Yes, human. This is where you die.
Oh, well that sucks.
So true.
My only regret was that I did not have the strength to do it myself.
So wait, what does the door look like again?
Just an open doorway, isn't it?
Oh.
It's just like a very normal looking doorway, but when you open it up, it's just pitch black on the other side, and when you
Oh.
step into it, it just leads you right back where you entered from.
Can
My
I
mental
try?
image is like the original Resident Evil games when you entered a new area. You know, where it's just black door, go in.
It's like a Resident Evil cutscene,
Loading
and then you end up
screen.
in the same room.
Can I? Okay, this actually might work. Well, it might not, but this is what I was hoping to see. Can I try and like manipulate the darkness inside the doorway? I like try to move his side like Moses style or something. I don't know, part the Black Sea. I don't know. I do have control over shadows. It's up to you if I can actually do that or not, Dingle.
You can go ahead and you can try.
Yeah, what am I rolling for this?
Give me presence and occult.
Oh, yes.
But I'm gonna say you don't get the -1 on this flip, or the +1.
Alright, well, that's okay. I was going to use a hero point in some of my drive anyway. Ooh, I will take...
Everyone's rolling quite well today.
It's going to go downhill the longer
Except
this
for
session
Darren,
goes.
Technically, yeah, except for Darren. Who did and didn't at the same time.
I don't want to attempt fate, because I know there's definitely a Joker somewhere. There's definitely 2 Jokers in there, but...
No,
Ding.
that doesn't sound right.
Don't worry about
What does 4 successes give me, Dingle? I know it's not a crit, but like I'm trying. I'm trying. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about how I want to play this, because it wasn't the solution to this I had in mind, but you did flip really well.
And you know, it's and now I'm also gonna say, like, Nox gets to do something that is relevant to his character. Like you control into shadows. I don't know. I'll let you. It's up to you. You go ahead.
You know what? I dig it. Nox, you sort of open this door that Tyler made. And you sort of like you sort of like reach your hand in.
I assume it feels very like normal for me, where it wouldn't for other people.
Yeah, it kind of just feels like it kind of just feels like your hand is like going through like just air. It just doesn't really necessarily feel like anything.
Yeah.
But it does seem, even though you're not like physically moving, like leaning at all, your hand feels like it's stretching like infinitely far through this void. And then eventually you do grasp what sort of feels like a metal doorknob.
Yeah, I'm gonna twist and open it. Or twist and pull, whatever it is.
Squeeze and pull.
Squeeze and pull.
And sort of as you do, everyone can see kind of like a second door identical to the first kind of emerge from the darkness. And then as Nox swings it open, it like merges with the other door and becomes just like a normal doorway.
Leading back out to the library bookstore that we never decided which one it is.
Yes.
Here, who's dying now, snake fucker?
Based!
When there's a will, there's a way.
That's a good line after what he said.
I suppose nothing about you should surprise me anymore, traitor.
Fuck you. And that's in character. I'm getting real tired of the snake guy.
Well, if it's any consolation, he doesn't particularly like you either.
Good. All my homies hate Lysarius.
Yeah, close
Nice.
enough.
Sean just kind of looks at the cage for a moment. No regrets, Mr. Linarius. He's
Oh,
just
there
gotta
we
go
go.
through the door.
Sadness.
You know what? He doesn't deserve to get his name spoken right. Fuck him.
Linarius.
And so, everyone just kind
Y'all
of,
just wanna leave.
yeah, everyone just sort of files out. But I will say, before you leave, Tyler,
Ruh-roh.
Yes.
I will say you do sort of for whatever reason, you just sort of get this inclination. You just sort of get this feeling to like turn around for a moment. And you just sort of you sort of like turn and you take a couple steps back towards the back of the room. But you take this, like a couple steps of over to that desk where the bookkeeper was originally sitting.
Oh, I forgot about the desk. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone forgot about the desk. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for someone to start searching the room.
No,
I thought it was just
You said-
bookcases that we already looked in.
you set a nice little stage there, and the actors just said, "Nah, lol."
It is really. That is.
Welcome,
Is really
welcome-
exactly what happened.
Welcome to being a GM.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I pretty elegantly hand waved Zell's 3 successes, but then when we stacked another 4 on top, I was like, all right, I can't do this to these guys.
Damn it.
I knew there was something I was missing, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe someone else remembers.
Nope.
So you approach the you approach the book, and it's closed. But you see something like sticking out from in between some of the pages. A pretty like an actually pretty familiar looking a pretty familiar looking sort of strip of cloth, almost like a little like a loop. And you are going to and you'll open the book and you'll see that that loop of fabric is connected to half of a very ornate looking engraved owl pendant. Just sitting next to a blank page that seems to have been like handwritten in like a very fancy font of just it just says may you find what you're looking for. And you can add half of an owl pendant to your you can add half of an owl pendant to your useful items. And I'll say in its current state it will give you wait, hold on, I wrote this down. Okay. In its current state, I will say you can now use unreasonable reasoning without having to actually physically touch the item.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now being able to see it is the only criteria while you have this pendant. But after getting that, you sort of like hurry behind with the rest of the group so as to not get like stuck behind.
Keep pressing on, and the answers will follow.
So you all now find yourselves outside of the you guys leave and you guys fully go out of the bookstore unless there's anything else anyone wanted to do in there.
Can I keep the copy of Goodnight Moon? Because I gave my other one away. The one that was glowing. Even if it's not glowing anymore, I'm taking another one. Fuck it.
No, it is not glowing anymore, but you're welcome to keep it.
It's like a klepto. I just shove it in my coat and just keep walking.
AKA average moral.
I mean, screw it. You guys are all welcome to keep the books from the puzzle.
John is gonna put his book, that self-help book on how to file taxes
Filing your own
properly.
taxes.
He's gonna put that away into a random bookshelf, spine first,
No.
without rhyme or reason.
Hold on, I just gotta be right back, fellas.
You fucking monster. He's like, I'm gonna be auditing someone because of this.
Someone is getting a visit.
It could have been Matthew Lesko. It's free money from the government.
So true.
Just gonna get a notification whenever someone touches that book. Is gonna just another hand touches the beacon moment. It's audit time.
I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick.
Yeah,
While
quick
Cynical
break.
stepped away. I think
Yeah,
I'm back.
I think
Sorry, I'm
I-
back.
I gotta
Dude.
still let my dog out, so I,
Okay, no
quick break
problem.
will be
we're
fine.
Sorry, I
taking
didn't
a.
mean-
We're,
I didn't mean.
no,
to
it's
do
fine.
that
I
earlier.
didn't know how long you were gonna go, so I announced
That's all right.
a go to the bathroom and get
Little
drinks and
break.
take care of any associated business break.
Alright, seems like we're all back.
Fuck, I missed that campaign so much. We gotta do another one of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys are all now standing outside of a bookstore on Red Rock Street. As it so you guys got here.
Like cab and then walking the rest, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I
was
wouldn't
more
say
t-
we
I-
entirely got there by cab. Let's be honest.
I was more
Basically.
thinking about that. I was more thinking of the time of day.
Hmm.
And what I will say, I think you guys got here sort of like in
was
the
in the
morning
morning.
still.
Yeah, because we got coffee, and you described it very specifically. Those morning Joes.
Yes.
Of course, I remember the coffee very well.
And I will say, as you all step inside,
Like, oh, we're back at the
Yeah,
night
outside.
owl.
We're outside of the.
no, you're outside of the bookstore.
right. Okay.
And the interesting thing is, it seems like it seems like the exact same time of day, like almost as if like no time has passed. As a matter of fact, you still see when you look over like the next like door over, you still see that guy like arranging like boxes like outside of the building that you were almost tricked into breaking into.
Interesting. Well, I suppose
The
if we
time
don't have
hasn't
any other
passed.
leads, I suppose we should head back anyways, regardless of how strange
Right.
that was.
We can say we operated with expediency. I believe Mr. Helsing will be pleased with our results.
Hey, what were we even supposed to do here in the first place?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't worry about it, Mr. Darren.
Well, we
I
found the.
think- Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, we found the rest of this guy. Pointed, sort of jostling the snake a bit.
Well, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead.
I don't have anything
Apologies.
to say.
And perhaps now he will be in more of a talkative position to point us towards the locations, and by that I mean actual locations of Daybreak.
He's Lernaeus kind of like he's looking at you, John, still sort of like regarding you with a kind of like just sort of very like curious and cautious look. Like yes, I suppose so. After all, our plans have already been set in motion. There is little you can do to stop them now.
Linnaeus is the ultimate vague poster.
Little Is more than plenty enough?
John just takes a long drag of his cigarette, kind of stares off into the foreground. I want a good fucking cup of coffee now. I would like it if we just went back to the Night Owls. I believe, Mr. Darren, you could also go for a drink.
Huh? Someone said
We all
drink.
could.
I didn't hear what you said.
I just perked up and like
Like a
kind of
dog.
barked like a
Well,
dog.
Basically, yeah.
Who wants a drink? Good boy. Who wants a drink?
I think we've all earned a bit of rest and a bit of refreshment.
Hey Nox, you're not gonna
Also,
like disintegrate in the sunshine, right?
Am I currently not disintegrating in the sunshine?
Yeah, as
You seen me on the daytime before, Darren.
I knew that was in Karen.
as the warm morning sunlight hits your cheek, you do not disintegrate.
A moment of silence, and Nox just kind of looks at Darren like, really?
I mean,
Oh,
in Darren's defense, you were like a shadow, like
Okay,
like
fine.
maybe like 10 minutes ago,
Semantics. Anyways. Oh yeah, since
or
there's
maybe
people
you
around-
were a shadow 0 minutes ago.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I will say, because there's people around, Nox does the thing that he's done before, where like his wings kind of like fold impossibly into his coat, and his antennae also like fold downward into his hair, and they can't be seen.
Yeah, I will say there's like at least like there's like at least like one or two people who kind of like regard you guys kind of curiously, seeing as by all accounts you guys like walked into an abandoned building and then walked right out. But you know, it's
Slate
it's a
rest.
busy
It's weird.
it's a busy slate rest. It's a busy slate rest morning. It's, you know, this is downtown Red Rock, baby. People got to get to work. They
This is
can't
where all
worry
the-
about
this is
every-
where the-
They can't worry about every crazy person just like scoping out abandoned buildings. Maybe you have
wait,
a
does-
reason to be there.
Does that mean they saw Nox's wings and antennae fold away if they were looking straight at them?
They got more important shit to worry about.
I know, but for flavor, I just wanted to know if they were or not.
Another fucking Halloween.
I definitely
guy out in
I definitely
February.
interpreted it as you folding them in, like as you guys were walking out.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, fair enough. I feel like
we
I
can
just
we
want-
can if you guys got time to kill it, can not be that though.
Eh,
You know what?
John wants his coffee now.
You know what, Nox? Why don't you go ahead and flip a card for me?
Just one
yeah,
card.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
The card.
They've seen
I'm-
weirder, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say the closest person nearby, who was the guy whose building you almost broke into. He does kind of like walk up, and he was just like, "Whoa, that was pretty cool. That like what is that? Like the oh, my kid does it. My kid has done this before. It's the it's like the costume thing, right?
Cosplay? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Go
let's
ahead and
with
give
that.
me a charm lying.
Well, I've got like 2 charm, 0 lying. Gee, this is what I get my crit on! Oh, well, the session's already almost over. I don't care anymore.
Huge, huge.
You remember cosplay, but you don't remember that night.
I don't know, man. Just let Dingle explain it. I'm done trying to make sense of Nox's memory.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's pretty cool stuff. The
I give
whole thing.
I give this man a clean, crisp thumbs up.
Sean in the background doing.
He does it exactly times it to when Nox raises it. His hand also raises.
It's almost like this ominous mirror behind him in the foreground,
Yeah.
slightly.
And
Yeah.
John, who doesn't even face them as he's looking for a taxi, he does not even see them, just also crisp thumbs up
Yeah.
at the same
The
time.
thumbs up, looking for the taxi.
Is there like a convention in town or something?
Yeah, there's always a convention going on. There always is. You know, your kid's probably talking about it. There's always some kind of stuff going on these days.
I really want to make you flip another charm lying.
Come on, I rolled a crit. I can't get that. Never mind. Make me roll if you want me to. Yes.
Yeah, I'll say I'll say Tyler will add in and say, yeah, but it seems like someone gave us the wrong address.
This isn't the convention hall.
All right, Tyler, you flip the charm lying then. 'Cause
There we go.
Cynical's right. He did crit.
Based.
I've got fucking jokers to pull here.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I think aside from Zedgen, you all do.
Hell, I
think
haven't
that's true.
flipped shit this session.
Pretty much
It's-
the same. I haven't
I-
really done anything.
I feel like you guys have done plenty. It just wasn't Flip doing things.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of story stuff. Don't sell yourselves short.
This was. I did definitely write the first half of this session, with the idea of you like flipping a ton of cards in the beginning as you were trying to like wrest like the snake from Nox,
Yeah.
if it's any consolation.
Yeah, I was
And I
planning
did
for that
flip
as
over
well.
half my
I
deck.
had plans.
I would say one success. It's enough to assuage this man and being like, yeah, you know, I've been there, man. I mean, you know, the last time I tried to, the last time I tried to go, see my daughter at one of her cosplay or whatever it's called shows, she gave me the wrong address too.
Oh man.
You know how kids are. They
Out of
forget things.
Out of character, that breaks my heart.
You don't know their relationship. This guy could be an asshole.
Okay,
Who
never
knows?
mind. I
This
don't
guy
feel
could be
bad
lying
anymore.
to you.
Whatever.
We are starting to waste time.
You're right.
We
Shows we should be off.
away. Search for a taxi.
So-
That's nice.
Yeah, which one of so who here knows the way? Because the guy you can't help but you all get the sinking sensation that maybe you were supposed to have a ride to and from this place.
Right. Right.
I will say I will take a wit and streetwise to try and hail a cab though.
I'm gonna do it. Just
I'll help with that.
just,
Wonder what happened with
otherwise, otherwise, there's gonna be like 3 fucking sessions trying to find our way back home.
You mean
Wits
don't worry,
that-
and
that's still a
streetwise.
Yes, sir.
Wits and streetwise of 2, and I'm very much not healthy. And that's a fail.
Let's go.
And with
you
that
don't want to get
success-
a Joker on that?
I-
I'm
That
glad.
success in the Joker, he hails the same fucking cab.
if you're a dramatic failure, then I'm keeping this Joker.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't getting nowhere. Or we're getting
This is-
somewhere. Wrong place. Fast.
Wait, I love this.
I just gave him ideas.
No, this is fucking awesome. So it takes a very long time to like find any sort of cabs running. Like a lot of them, you don't see any like empty cabs run by until like probably like getting close to like an hour. So when one finally does stop, you're like so incredibly thankful to finally get like a reprieve from like standing on this like corner, like desperately trying to hail people down. And the window rolls down. The window rolls down, and this sort of like very gruff, kind of like familiar-looking guy just kind of goes like, "Yeah, we're two fellas."
Sean's just gonna have a big shit-eating grin on his face.
Hello, you guys. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys look like a freaking circus act on here. Like you trying to get somewhere?
Does the night owl thing have like a name, like a sign outside of it, or do we know?
He's just
okay, who
called the
fuck
Night
knows
Owl
address?
Bar, right?
Well, it's not like visible to.
It looks like an abandoned building, apparently, if you don't have the pendant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Don't know the address, do we?
there's an
Somewhere on
abandoned
Baker
building
Street.
on the other side of town that you need to drive us to, my good man.
What the hell? An abandoned building?
Where do you think we are, sir? We intend to go to another.
Yeah, we just got done with this abandoned building.
We're building inspectors.
Abandoned
With-
building inspection.
You know, we
With the
inspect them
federal
before we
government.
inspect them before we tear them down. Make
Give
sure there's nothing inside.
Thank you for making
Okay.
him flip for that.
Okay, please. whoever said
know.
whoever said the word building or inspector or we are, please flip me a presence line right now.
I think that's just me.
I added in that. I added.
I've got all my drive. You know what? We're
Real,
going.
were you not getting in on that?
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have Sean.
We're going all in.
He can do that. I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh wow, good job.
Sorry, what was it? Presence in line, right?
presence.
I'm just gonna have Sean like lean
Yeah.
into the open window and pull his badge.
Well,
Don't know what I would roll
shit.
for that.
Give me presence and intimidation.
Crap, I have to open my character sheet because I haven't rolled a single thing all day.
I'll use the rest of my stuff here. There we
There
go.
we
Oh
go.
my
It was
Oh,
just like
the
if I
fucking
want to get
Jokers.
yeah. Well, yeah, we've been
Well,
waiting.
let's
We
get in on
haven't
the
even
Joker party.
we haven't even resolved both of the Jokers. We haven't even resolved both of the Jokers.
all
from
three
the
of
first
the
flip
Jokers.
yet.
You mean.
I haven't even done my big flourish on this Joker, and we're already added to the stack.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
do it.
funny.
A magic
I'll
there's
do it.
another
I'll-
Joker in
I
there.
do little hero points.
You've also got some drive, freelance. Come on, don't be a puss.
No, it's you know
Don't
yeah, and
be
I got a
shy.
little bit of drive. Go fuck yourself.
You've
It
got
has
them to
nothing.
use.
You're the one who's saying you hadn't flipped. Come on.
Yeah,
Here's your chance.
there you go.
Damn.
Free drive.
If it wasn't for that ace, you could dramatic failure.
You wish.
Single ace.
Pull these ones back. Take free drive.
The
Do
way
you,
Nox
Antonio.
says building inspector is so like naive and kid-like. He's not convinced.
building inspector, sir. You would get it.
You fit-
I feel like it's like
We're not dressed like building inspectors either.
I feel like it's the way I'm picturing it is almost like Tyler says building inspector first, and then you chime in being like, "Yeah, we make sure the buildings aren't gonna fall over. We push on the buildings real hard to make sure that they're actually there."
We checked
Our
the
building's
foundation and the drywall and the insulation.
And the
Building-
installation.
buildings, fact or fiction?
Never happened.
By
All made up.
written by Knock.
We made it up.
Buildings
Not this
aren't
time.
real.
The Vsauce tune.
Buildings are
begins.
just a myth. They're as fake as Mothman.
They're as fake as Mothman, which I am
Only
not. by
three
the
of
way.
us are getting in this cab. The rest of you, go fuck yourselves.
This dude, this fucking guy, taxi drivers just get like tormented every time they get involved.
Fuck taxi drivers. All my homies hate taxi drivers.
Oh, our taxi driver audience is turning out.
Dingle is ruminating on what the fuck we
All our
do.
taxi driver audiences are like, oh yeah, I've been there.
No, I was just shit posting it RPG chat.
Yeah.
Not when he sees a building. Yes.
And I'm gonna freelance. Even though you got a success, I'm gonna bring you in on these jokers.
It's all good.
He's gonna be like, "Yeah, right. A likely fucking story, pal." And he looks at Sean's badge and he goes, "That badge doesn't even say building inspector on it."
Oh
Who
fuck.
do you think works with the federal building department, sir?
And as you kind of like lean in to sort of say this to him, you notice that there is somebody sitting in the back seat of this cab already,
Uh-oh.
and you immediately recognize why this. You immediately recognize why this taxi cab driver looked familiar.
It's the other taxi cab driver.
As you notice that he looks exactly the same as the previous taxi cab driver, who is
gosh, they're a
sitting
family.
in who is sitting in the back of this cab, looking at you with just absolute fear in his eyes. It's like, do not let these motherfuckers in this cab.
So it's two brothers that are both taxi cab drivers.
Oh,
It's two twin taxi cab driver brothers.
It's like,
God damn it.
oh, I remember you. I hope everything's okay with your cab, sir.
What? You hope everything's okay. You fucking psycho. You like you shut out my windows and you messed up the interior.
Hey, I fixed the
Cab.
window.
Cab driving is very dangerous. You never know who you might pick up. He still
You're
has
very
that
you're
shitty
very
grin, by the way.
dangerous. You're very dangerous, you fucking nut job. You threw a giant fucking wolf at my car.
Oh,
You-
technically he didn't. We didn't throw him. He kind of just sort of turned into one and jumped on the taxi.
I don't
I-
even
There
know
was
what
a
the
wolf?
fuck you're talking about.
I think you may have been drinking on the job, good sir. Not that I wish to discredit your work, but taxi driving is a dangerous profession. I understand.
Bro, I'm serious. Fucking floor it. These are the guys I was telling you about.
Sean's just gonna kind of step back, smiling, not at the taxi driver, but at the previous taxi driver in the back. And it's that shit-eating grin. It's not really something you want to see.
I will say, in case anyone, unless anyone has a way to intervene, this cab that you finally hailed is absolutely going to like peel away.
Can I create a tire boot made out of shadows?
You're gonna boot his fucking car?
Why?
gonna
He's
boot it.
not gonna let you in. It doesn't matter.
Just let me cook. Let me do this. I'm making a tire boot
Fuck it. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you from digging the
out
hole.
of shadow because the shadows are being casted underneath the car. Easy peasy. Casting a tire boot. I cast tire boot upon you.
Give me.
100%
Magic miss.
Oh wait, I'm out of jokers. I think I pulled both my jokers. This is great.
I think you are out of jokers.
Alright, gimme.
But I don't think I've resolved all of your jokers, so I actually can do the mean flip I thought of first.
Finally,
Hell
somebody.
yeah.
Give me intelligence and engineering to put a boot on this car.
Oh hell yeah. Intelligence, 0 engineering. And I got
I
it.
will give you the +1 though, because you are casting an occult magic spell.
Nice. See guys, I got this under lock and key.
Kids pants.
Fuck you, Billy.
One success, I'm gonna let him try and contest it.
Fuck. That doesn't count. Fuck you.
It's gonna slow him down for sure, but he does like floor it, and the car is kind of like, I would say it's not like speeding away, it's going like probably walking speed as just this like shadow magic boot like drags along the ground.
Sean is just gonna keep smiling and waving ominously as they go away.
Is it? Come on, man! Come on! I told you to step on it. I'm telling you, these guys are freaking psychos. I'm going as fast as I can. I don't know what's going on. The back tire just won't spin.
We'll be seeing you.
Oh, we're just gonna let him go. Okay.
Sometimes it's about sending a message, not getting a result.
That is true. It's about sending a message. What kind of fucking...
Uh, What was that guy's problem?
So,
I don't know.
and you guys watch the first taxi you managed to hail in like close to an hour, slowly drag itself away from you.
So, does anyone mind a pleasant stroll?
Till we see another cab, I suppose so.
It's nice to explore and experience the excitement of pleasant slate rest trademark.
My feet hurt.
Who the hell's trademarked Slate Rest?
Someone's going to.
Damn.
They can't wait. They can't wait to fucking steal from us, bro.
Said
That is
in a
true.
party with 2 tax collectors.
No, but I mean in real life, every time we do something RPG related, something happens that like is basically RPG. I don't know, Freelance, you weren't here when it happened, but the time that we did a hero RPG, fucking the people who make like Common Rider, they fucking posted like the new like season, and the color scheme and like the motif was almost exactly like the character I had made. I'm never letting that go.
The one that blew
Justin
the one that
Roiland and the fucking
That one-
high on life.
that one was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The one
Fire.
that fucking blew my mind though was when like Zegend in the pirate campaign came up with like an air-conditioned island, and that shit was like within like the next 10 fucking chapters of One Piece that shit happened.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
That blew my fucking mind. But all right. If you guys are going to be, if you guys are going to be walking home,
Hey, I'm walking in.
I'm going to ask for a brawn athletics from all of you.
No. My feeties are gonna hurt. Oh wait, I bought athletics. I have 2 athletics. I have a practice in athletics.
Ron Athletics.
Come on, 1 card and you're not gonna limit your massive
I dramatic failure.
2 cards, baby.
In
let's
that case,
go.
I'm going in.
I dramatically succeed.
I dramatically. Okay, I'm gonna drive that shit.
Alright.
I gotta open my character screen. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh my God, you have to look at your character screen while you play a
You mean I have to
TTRPG.
roll in a fucking tabletop? This is bullshit. Fuck this game.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I just came here to mod cab drivers.
Why did we roll so well?
There's like too much cards on the screen. I have OCD.
Insane fucking rolls from everyone but Sid.
Listen, he just got back from having his little tantrum. He's a little tired, so everyone be nice to him.
No.
Fuck.
I am gonna say, for a dramatic failure. And hold on.
3 points of damage undodgeable.
No.
That might be exactly what I do, because you did flip like multiple jokers before, didn't you?
No.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah,
You're
totally
absolutely
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
No.
Unless.
To be fair, that's actually fitting if we're walking away back home. His little pussy
Yeah,
hurt so much he collapses.
You've got some unresolved jokers on the stack.
Whoops. Who
Isn't
put
that
those
sad?
there? Who put those there?
So I'm gonna say, as the once the cab driver is out of view, and you guys all realize that really at this point your only option is walking back to the Night Owl. Nox, you sort of turn to the party and you go, you know, guys, it's not that far.
Lol,
Look,
Lamau.
I bet if I bet we just make a brisk pace, and we'll be there before you know. And you, let's be honest, Nox has been through a lot.
Yes.
Since you guys entered this bookshelf, and I think this is gonna be the moment where all of that
Adrenaline crashes. Dingle? Dingle cut out for me. I didn't even hear him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard the Yoda.
Yeah, that was...
Alternatively, just the moment that Nox is like halfway through that sentence, he just falls down like that killer bean thing, and all you hear is.
Oh.
It's not what I was expecting.
Dida.
Hello.
Yes, you cut out for
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yep.
You cut out for us.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, there we go.
You cut
Actually,
off
wait,
when you say...
I found a better collapse drop.
Basically.
Where did I cut out?
You cut out when you said, and this is
You
the
said-
moment where, and then that's when you cut out. Like, Anox has been through a lot, and this is the moment when, and that was the last thing I heard from you.
Yeah.
Where's Dingle?
And he's gone
You cut
again.
out
We
again.
never heard from him again.
Motherfucker.
Welcome back.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with Discord. Cynical cut out halfway through explaining where
Yo, I
cut
love
out.
Dick.
True.
He did not cut out for me.
Yeah, I think your connection might be a bit.
No, it was
fucked.
definitely on my end.
Yeah. But it was right after
Arctic
you were like,
fuck.
cynical spin, or Nox has been through a lot, and then
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nox has been through a lot. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, that's the one part
It's
we
been a
keep.
pretty.
We are able
It's
to
been.
keep.
It's been. Maybe not actual passage of time wise, but in terms of lived experience, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
So I think all of that, whatever adrenaline was keeping you going, is finally going to wear off as you go like, come on guys, let's go, and you just immediately pass out.
3 damage.
Yeah.
I will say,
I'm
want
gonna
to
say,
imagine.
I'm gonna say, bring yourself to 0 for unconsciousness,
I wouldn't
and I
be
am
sorry,
going
but-
to say one or more people are going to have to elect to carry Nox.
Yeah,
to
no,
the
I
Night
was
Owl.
gonna say I was gonna just jump on that immediately and pick.
I
Nox
get
up like
under
a sack
his
of potatoes.
arm and like get him
I
on my
want to pick him
shoulders.
up like a sack of potatoes. Do not cuck me for like 4 successes. I just want to pick him up like potatoes and carry him under my arm.
Yeah,
Your
and I would
friendship
say
had its turn.
The
normally
government
there-
agents carrying the twink away.
Normally, I would say there would be some kind of like, oh, what wacky hijinks are people going? What's going to happen with people carrying Nox to the Night Owl? You guys flipped really fucking well. So I'm
Just
gonna
carry him
say
like potatoes. That's all.
I'm gonna say you guys managed to carry him all the way without incident.
I have to insist. I want Sean just carrying him like a sack of potatoes, like briefcase in one hand.
Absolutely. Wait. Oh, briefcase in one hand. I thought you said.
Briefcase in one hand and Nox under his other arm like a sack.
Yeah.
All right.
Alternatively, as flavor, I want the Gary's mod weapon pickup noise to be heard when he gets him under his shoulder, just like that. Click.
But and the rest of you sort of
What the hell's that?
I will say the rest of you trudge on towards the Night Owl. Ready to report your findings and sort of let Dan Helsing in on the kind of big revelations that have happened. Next time on RPG.
Yeah.
There it is.
I like the canned applause.
I really appreciated that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Nuts based.
Yes, that.
All right, so literally no part of that session went the way I wrote it.
Let's go.
Wrote it.
Yay! Isn't that the best part?
Yeah,
As
welcome
it
to
goes,
Baby
as one
GM.
does.
That session was me gently setting aside a sheet of paper I had written down, and then and then also setting aside the sheet of paper I had written down for after the original the next thing I wrote resolved. So if parts of it seemed a little fast and loose, that was why.
You could maybe bring it back.
Yeah, you can have Nox go crazy again. Let's be honest.
Not in
Oh,
the
that's
exact
not the-
same situation, of course.
Yeah.
But
We already have one Unchained retard.
Listen, I mean that line is still open. There is I've interpreted some parts of what happened during this session as kind of a go ahead to maybe start opening up some other plot lines that have been kept a little closer to the chest. Shit's cooking. Shit's cooking.
Do you, Queen?
And actually, for the record, even though I had planned for a Shadow Nox boss fight, I did love the outcome of Darren just being such a chill hang that he was able to break through, like, Eldritch Possession.
Yeah.
The power of friendship.
It's the classic for a reason.
So, and how many? So who dramatic failured? Was it just?
I dramatic failured once.
I also once
Okay,
failed.
that's right.
Again.
I remembered yours, but I didn't remember who else's. I thought there might have been one more. All right. Paul, who were your heroes this session?
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with Darren. Because, one, yes, I will go up to the Eldritch Cryptid and I'm going to just pat him on the shoulder. And also I'm gonna suddenly have 23 fucking successes into pulls. So
that's not suddenly, that's carefully curated min-max bullshit.
Right. Everything. I love it when a plan
All
comes
according
together.
to plan.
Also, I do want to say, I'm not sure if this is intentional, and in fact, I think it's even better if it was unintentional. I think I fucking incepted not the action itself, but the form of it by constantly having people put a hand on Nox's shoulder when he was freaking out throughout this campaign.
Foreshadowing.
It's a literally device.
I think I actually fucking like I think I actually fucking mind jacked Segend on accident.
So what Dingle's saying, he's trying to take credit for this basically.
It's basically all me.
Everybody knocks on the shoulders come for at least one point in the campaign. We all wonder why our hands get all dusty.
And the second one goes to Tyler for reveals. And the pendant, and remembering about the fucking, well, not remembering, but getting to find the fucking pendant.
Yeah. Part of it.
Everyone forgot. I also forgot, like, yeah.
I forgot.
You forgot?
It was so... There was gonna be like a whole beat of that. There was gonna be like a whole beat of that ending where like you guys thought you were trapped, and then you guys like found that book and like the way out just opened because like the guy let you out. But it's fine. You guys rolled really well. You guys rolled better than I wrote. And then, speaking of which, Zell, who are your heroes?
I think I gotta give it to, gotta give one to, it is tough. I'm gonna say Nox for just the very cool, like, character moment and just like I think it's very fitting how he was pulled out of it, which I wanted to give one to Darren for, but like I'm also super curious about where Sean and John's thing is going. And was it was John that whispered? Yeah, John, because he was the one carrying the snake. I'm gonna give the other one to that because I don't know. I like to see all these little like pieces unraveling.
It's very cool. I was very stoked. I was very stoked at that moment. No. Cynical. Who are your heroes?
All right. Well, Gonna be honest, gotta give one to Tyler, because I really like the tension of, like, the newfound knowledge of Nox and Tyler having that sort of, like, troubled history. And, like, I really liked the specific visual of Nox kind of returning to his normal self, but, like, Tyler still had, like, his gun, like, trained down on him with, like, with, like, his finger on the trigger. I thought that was a very cool, like, character moment of, like, between the two of them. And oh fuck, this is hard. I want to give one to Darren because Darren is obviously the one that got through to Nox, but I also want to try and, like, distribute it so that other people get hero points too. I really liked the so honorable mention to Darren, but I also really like Sean trying to intimidate the taxi driver and then slowly turning his head to see the backseat of the like the twin taxi driver being
That
like,
was such a great moment.
those fucking guys.
As soon as you guys got two jokers on hailing a cab, I was like, I gotta bring back the original taxi driver somehow. I know you guys wrecked his car, but he has to be here somehow.
I like the I always love the gags in tabletop RPGs, like, character dies or goes away, just have, like, their twin sibling, like their twin brother or sister, like, show up in place. That's kind of what you did with the NPC, and I love it. But you also got the original NPC there too, which was really funny.
It is very
because there's that old, like,
it's very beer fest of, like, main character dies, same actor immediately comes on screen being like, I'm his brother. He taught me everything he knows.
There's that's like an old joke in, like, the D&D community where, like, if someone's player character dies, you just introduce, like, the twin character, and it's just the exact same stats with like a modified name, like, oh, instead of David, it's Blavid the Knight. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very old, like, D&D, like, in community joke.
Just a GIF I posted. That's the way all it is.
Yeah. So that's basically what I thought of. You basically dealt with an NPC, which is why I thought it was. And Sean was the one who instigated it. So there you go. That's why he gets my second point. That was really long-winded. Sorry.
Freelance. Then who are your heroes?
I'll give one to Nox, but not for the expected reasons of, like, the dramatics and the actual plot bits, which were nice. Don't get me wrong. I'll give it to Nox for two instances of him basically getting to the point of being fed up. One with telling the snake to fuck off, or just fuck you.
Yeah, it was fucked.
And the second instance, when Darren asked the stupid question of him, like, not disintegrating in sunlight, and he's just like, do I look like I'm disintegrating right now? That was pretty funny. Those are the funny bits when Nox has to be normal. The other one, I'll probably go ahead and give to Paul, mostly because, you know, the owls are not what they seem to the snake. And the fact that he did the right thing as a fellow agent of the IRS in tucking that book with taxes in spine
Yes,
first.
I was waiting for someone to bring that up.
That's proper character, right? It's all about the character. I'm going in for the characters.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
Had to be done.
Such knowledge is.
Then
Some
Zedge,
torture back.
Zedge, Mr. Power of Friendship himself, close us out.
I'm gonna give one to Nox for the nice little back and forth that we had, and I feel bad about cooking him out of his party boss fight as well. So
Get owned.
You should. I was looking forward to this for 2 weeks, and you power of friendship me, you fucker.
You know what? If any character was gonna do it, though, it would be Darren.
It would,
because
and you know what?
Because your characters have really, like, built up like a genuine friendship over, like, the course of the campaign.
No one's brought it up, but it mirrors, like, Nox was the one that, like, also calmed down Darren when he was in his werewolf mode, so it's like a mirror of that moment too.
So true.
So true.
My other one is gonna go to John Doe for the very interesting little play of the secretly told the snake. I'm very curious
Yeah, that was
as to
funny.
what that was, and
The Epstein Island list moment.
I'm just
how
saying,
that's gonna play out.
what are frozen rats analogous for?
I don't think that was it.
Sorry, I just had to sneeze.
And on that note, Paul is also going to get the extra XP this session because I also really liked that moment. I can't wait to start playing with that a little bit more in the coming sessions. I think it's been a long time coming.
You to actually do the real spook shit.
Yeah. So was it Paul? Who got like the crazy, insane, like crit Joker bullshit?
That was such a.
It was Zedgen,
Yeah, that was
who
Zedgen.
also, I'm pretty sure, did
I
not
didn't
use
use
his anti-Joker.
There was no
That is true.
there was no good Jokers to anti. They were all
You guys
fantastic
really either...
Jokers.
It was kind of insane how you guys either rolled no Jokers or, like, 3.
All of them.
Like,
Yeah.
am I really
That's what
gonna
I'm at.
stop inflicting pain on this taxi driver? No.
No.
Next, we're thoroughly burnt out on this one. I think.
Am I
Ian
really
have the most
gonna...
cards back
Am
there.
I really gonna defile this grave for money? Of course I am!
Of course I am! Also, this is unrelated to RPG, but if anyone wants to multiplayer Slay the Spire 2, I am free for a little bit.
Let's fucking go.
I want to try
I
it
can
out
do
for the
a
first
run.
time.
You've not played it multiplayer yet?
No, I've been busy with schoolwork, man.
The
I'll leave it to
multiplayer
it.
is
I'm gonna
the
do some
multiplayer is
laundry.
genuinely
It's really
so
good.
much fun.
All right, let's
See
get
you
this
guys.
going.
Get that.
Should I host or?
Host up.